Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, and that means I'm on Tumblr answering your questions if you use the hashtag KatieFAQ. And I also just realized that my asks was turned off on Tumblr, so I'm sorry. I probably turned that off when I was trying to get through everything, and I was like, holy schmamolies, turn this off so I can get through all of my questions. But now that I'm doing FAQ, turned it back on. I turned back on anonymous, so if you were like, hey, I'm scared to ask it, and have people know it's from me, now you can do that, okay? And make sure you use the hashtag KatieFAQ and try to keep your questions as short as possible because it makes it easier for me to filter through all of them and try to put them into the most commonly asked questions because I try to keep it between 1 and 6 questions. And that's kind of hard sometimes, okay? Without further ado, my first question is, can my therapist refer me to another therapist because she doesn't deal with self-harm? Yeah, she can. I honestly, and I'm just going to give you my opinion on this. As a therapist, if I am not comfortable working with a client on a specific issue and it's the main issue and the main reason they're coming to see me, I'll refer them. And it's not because I don't love them or like them or want to see them or any of that. It's because I want them to get the best care possible. And I may not always be the best person, right? I can't specialize in everything. Like a lot of times when you guys ask questions, I'll say, it's just my opinion. I don't know the answer because I'm a human, right? I am not perfect. I just do my best. So yeah, they can definitely refer you, and I would actually encourage that so that you can get the right fit, okay? Question number 2, is it possible to have a panic attack while on antidepressants? My psychologist said that what I went through yesterday was a panic attack, but my doc said that it's impossible because I'm on an antidepressant. Yeah, you can have a panic attack even if you're on an antidepressant. I don't know why your doctor said that because, first of all, not all medications work for us. You could be on one type of antidepressant, it does nothing for you. It's like taking a sugar pill. Or you could be on another one that works really well, and so you don't have anxiety or depression anymore. But secondly, nobody said antidepressants are indicated for use and curing panic attacks. Panic attacks can happen. I'm sorry that's happening to you, and I'm glad you have a psychologist that knows what's up. So I would definitely see if you can get another doctor who knows more about it, or maybe a psychiatrist. I don't know if your doctor is a psychiatrist, but psychiatrists tend to know more about mental health, okay? And they're much more well equipped to deal with the whole psychotropic medication that we are on, okay? Question number 3, my scars aren't dramatic. And whenever I see someone's whose are, I feel like I'm a failure. I see people post about wanting their scars to fade, asking for tips to help. Now that I haven't cut in a while, I find myself wishing my scars stood out more, especially since I won't be making any new ones. Am I a freak? No, you're not a freak. It's honestly your self-harm voice keeping that negativity in your head all the time. And so it's using comparison, which our eating disorder and our self-harm voice, they use comparison to make us crazy. They do it all the time. And it sounds like this voice is just comparing you to other people and saying you weren't good enough, you didn't do it enough, you didn't cut deep enough or more enough or wide enough or whatever it can say, right? This person had to go to the hospital, you didn't have to, it's not good. No, we have to talk back to that voice. And I am working on that self-harm workbook. I just have to film the videos. It's just a process. It's a long process, guys. But I will have something out that will help with this. But in the meantime, download my eating disorder workbook and do the first task and just use it for your self-harm voice. That will really help you talk back to it and it'll quiet that negative chatter, okay? Now, an alert came up on my iCal. Okay, question number 4. And this is my my final question. Question number 4, and this is kind of a long one, but I thought it was important, and it's right before the journal topic, so it fits right in. Katie, is it common to have difficulty doing some of the journal topics that you suggest at the end of your videos, and how do I deal with this? I like the journal topics that you suggest at the end of your videos and usually write them down, but when I go to actually journal, most of the time I can't. I do journal on a regular basis, usually as a way to vent or process my thoughts and emotions of that day. I don't usually find it difficult to journal about day-to-day struggles and challenges. I think I find it difficult to journal using these set questions because they are more challenging and they bring up painful emotions and thoughts. They make me think of and process through things that I know I should work through, but I don't always want to. So pretty much their question is, how is it normal that I feel this way and how can I cope with it? Yes, it's normal. It's easy to deal with, talk about, journal about things that are not that deep and just venting. I mean, I can call a girlfriend and just tell her yeah, I was really pissed. This guy cut me off and so I was frustrated and I'm kind of tired today and blah, blah, blah. And that stuff is really simple. And it's It's not digging deep. I'm not thinking, why was I so agitated so quickly about that? We're not actually taking the time to process through it. And you don't have to do that every day. So since this is a struggle, I would encourage you to do it 2 times a week. Just 2 times. I know I do 5, or I do 4 actually. Let's do half. And if that's too much, let's just do 1 day a week, because sometimes we work a lot already on ourselves. If we're in therapy, if we're seeing a psychiatrist, we're doing all this hard work. It's actually much harder to work on things than it is to not. And you're all so brave and so strong. So cut yourself a little slack, okay? We will try to do it 1 to 2 times a week and see how it goes. I do the journal topics because I want to expand your journaling. And for some people, it's hard for them to journal in general. And so I want to give you some ideas to get you started, okay? So let's give that a go. And today's journal topic, drum roll please, is just a quote that I really like. And I want you to think about things in your day based on this quote. And the quote is, even on the worst days, there is the possibility of joy. And I'm a firm believer in it's all perspective. It's all the way we look at it. We can look at, it's like the half glass full or half glass empty, glass half full. Wow, I really messed that up. Blah, blah, blah. But you know what I mean. And if we're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses to some extent, and we think, oh, how nice that person let me in, and oh, how nice this actually happened. I got up, I slept pretty well last night. I had time to make my breakfast and pack my snack, and we try to focus on the positives. There's always the opportunity for joy. And even if that joy isn't something that's happened to us directly, but we can live through it and love how it's working for someone else and someone close in our lives. Like, oh my gosh, my girlfriend met this really nice guy and they're going on a date and they're really, however you can find your joy, I would encourage you 1 time this week to journal about, even if your day was a little shitty, what were the good things about it? How did you find your own joy? Okay? And let me know. I love the fact that you guys will take pictures and tweet them to me, share them on Instagram and just put Kati Morton 1 in the comment, or any way you can let me know. I love the tweeting and the Instagram. It's really easy for me to follow. So if you've journaled about something and you want me to read it, just shoot me a picture. Okay? Have a wonderful evening, everybody. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll be on the website under Community Forums, Video Q&A, and I'll also be on YouTube. So under today's video, ask your questions, or under yesterday's video, the one I did about can you get better without getting any professional help. And I'll see y'all then. Love you. Bye.